If you suspect that your DPF, or diesel particulate filter, might be cracked, there are a few simple checks you can do without using any tools. These checks are not a replacement for a professional diagnostic scan, but they can help you notice early warning signs before the problem gets worse. First, always make sure the engine and exhaust system are completely cool before touching anything. Exhaust components can stay extremely hot long after the engine has been turned off, so safety comes first. Now, one of the easiest and quickest checks is what many people call the finger test. Gently place your finger just inside the exhaust pipe and rub along the inner surface. Then pull your finger out and look at it carefully. If the DPF is working properly, it should trap most of the soot produced by the diesel engine. You may see a very light gray dust on your finger, and that is usually normal. However, you should not see thick, heavy, dark black soot. If your finger comes out very black and covered in a thick layer of soot, this can be a strong indication that the DPF is not filtering correctly. When a DPF cracks internally, the ceramic filter structure inside breaks. Once that happens, exhaust gases and soot particles pass straight through instead of being trapped and burned off during regeneration. As a result, soot builds up inside the exhaust pipe. Another important sign to look for is visible black smoke coming from the exhaust while the engine is running. Modern diesel vehicles with a healthy DPF should not produce noticeable black smoke during normal driving. If you see steady black smoke, especially when accelerating, it may mean the DPF is cracked or damaged. A cracked DPF often happens because of overheating, failed regeneration cycles, or internal stress fractures in the filter core. Over time, the constant heat expansion and cooling can weaken the filter material. If the internal honeycomb structure breaks apart, it can no longer trap soot effectively.